The obvious answer is due diligence, but that's not the best answer. Yes, we have to provide evidence that the training has occurred. We have to meet all the legal requirements. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is that the workers have all the information that they need for whenever an event occurs, that they can handle it in the most safe and efficient way to minimize any damage that may occur.
The partnership between IT and traditional industry is what makes Contendo what it is. It's, we're a full IT firm with subject matter experts in industry. So that combination is very exciting, and the products that we can create, that we have created, are a complete reflection on that.
The online training provides a few benefits. Number one, it allows them to train on their own time. It's much easier to manage. They can take 1-2 employees at a time, especially for smaller municipalities, to try and bring everyone into a classroom all at once. It means their process is shut down. So being able to do it online certainly provides them with much greater flexibility. And more importantly is the ability to control the content, so that each and every time it's delivered the exact same way, the message is the exact same, so they can be confident that at the end of the day the employee has been taught the information that they need to learn, and that they can be confident that it was delivered in a manner that was most effective.
I think the interesting thing about Contendo, when you compare them to other online training providers, is that Contendo is really born from that need driven by industry instead of an IT need trying to fit itself into an industry. So when people come to us and to ask for a solution based on what their industry does, we actually go to industry because we have that background, we have that genesis in our company that allows us to really know what the solution is going to work for them, on top of what they're asking for, what they're going to need in the future. And that's something that other companies can't do.
The clear benefit to online training is definitely the ease in managing and administering your training. When you have a lot of employees, that their training is staggered, and you have expiration dates that are different for all different employees. So using, the Contendo learning management system, you'll have alerts that will let you know that an employee is ready to be trained on their WMIS or their hazard awareness, and it's as easy as clicking a button and it sends them a link to their training, and they have to do it.
Unfortunately, I was involved in a workplace accident. One of my employees had gotten hurt. Besides being one of the most difficult things that I think any employer ever has to go through, the very first thing that happens is when an investigator comes on site, they ask for training records. The very first thing they want to know is, show me that the employee was trained. What did you do to train them? How can you assure me that they knew what they were supposed to do in the situation? So having the records in place and being able to provide the online training and say, this was the course they took, this is their sign-off, this shows the evidence, provides that assurance and makes that very difficult situation just a little bit easier to manage.
At Contendo Training Solutions, we have spent the better part of the last decade coming up with new and more efficient ways for companies to train their employees to be both safe and competent workers. It does not matter if the business works in a billion-dollar production facility or if it is a 5-man team in a small office in a rural town. Success, regardless of the industry, is contingent on staff working in a safe and efficient manner. It is up to ownership and management to make sure that their employees are trained and ready to produce, and that is where Contendo can help.